Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. I'm Alan Lenczycki, an attorney up in Northern Illinois. I wanted to give you some legal information about the steps of a divorce. Okay, so if you're considering a family law case, a divorce case, one of the first things to do, honestly, is to go talk to an attorney. Most attorneys in Lake County, Illinois, will give a free consultation. I do. So give me a call and I'll give you the time of day. I'll talk to you for half an hour and we can see if we can work together. But that initial consultation, sometimes people don't have any idea about like what a divorce entails. They don't understand that it really entails, a property division, decision making about the children, and so on and so forth. They don't understand that. So, meeting with an attorney and airing out your concerns about my pension, my house, my kid, my abusive spouse, my DUI, whatever your issues are going to be, talk them through with an attorney. And at least most attorneys will give you the time of day and a free consultation. I will do that. Okay. So, but after that initial consultation, we've got to decide, where are we going to be? Are we going to be in negotiation, mediation, or litigation, or some combination of the three? Most cases involve at least two of that, and some negotiation and some litigation, or some mediation, then some negotiation. And that those are escalating levels of, I guess, antagonism, right? When you negotiate something, it's the best, really, because you can just maybe have a conversation with your spouse about, what are we going to do about our kid going to school? What are we going to do about our kid staying in soccer? What are we going to do about where the kid's going to live? What are we going to do about our house when we sell the house? Or how are we going to split the money in our pensions? Or are you going to take this stinky debt, or am I going to take this stinky debt that nobody wants? So those are negotiation points. A lawyer can help you kind of get those in your mind about what are the different points that you want to emphasize, the stuff that you must have, the stuff that you can give away in your negotiations with your spouse. Or the lawyers can negotiate between them. Okay, so if your spouse has hired a lawyer, your lawyer and that other lawyer will negotiate on your behalf. That is, I don't know if it's less good than negotiation between the parties. It's certainly more expensive because you're paying this lawyer a couple $100 an hour to talk to that one for a couple $100 an hour, and then they talk to you guys for a couple $100 an hour. It just becomes expensive. But some divorces, in fact, unfortunately, many of them, the parties can't get along well enough, or they can't trust each other to go sit down, have breakfast, and write an agreement up. They can't do that because of water under the bridge. I understand that. That's why lawyers have to come in that negotiation phase. But sometimes mediation is great because mediation will help those two warring parties talk with the benefit of one neutral party. Okay, it's a good idea if you're going to embark into mediation to get your own a list of what are the things that you want to make sure that you emphasize in your mediation, and you can work with an attorney to prepare that list to help you in mediation. Okay, once the mediation, you understand what way the case is going to go. Like, you'll know, I can't mediate with my husband. He's a violent drunk. I can't mediate with him. Or I can't mediate with her because of whatever. She's a narcissist. I don't know. Whatever it's going to be. Then you're looking to litigate. Okay. In litigation, that it's an ugly word. Litigation, people are kind of afraid of it, almost like the word surgery. And it is, you roll up your sleeves and you get dirty. Litigation means you're asking for discovery so that can be reviewed. You're sending pleadings back and forth and responses to those pleadings, and you're asking the court to help decide decisions that you guys couldn't decide together through mediation or through negotiation. Okay, so it's a much more antagonistic and expensive approach, but sometimes you got to do it. If you can't make I don't know, a peace deal with the Germans, sometimes you got to fight them. Okay, you have to oppose a strong enemy and try to defeat them. Okay, anyway, so litigation is, I guess, the third step, or the least desirable step for a divorce case. But sometimes it happens that way. All right. Once you're in a divorce case, once you've conducted the litigation, you've successfully negotiated it, or maybe you've successfully mediated it, and there's been a blend of all three. At the end of the day, you've got a settlement, and that settlement is a by agreement with the parties. Ideally, is what it's going to be, or it's going to be a court order after a trial. Okay, and that's going to be a whole lengthy process that's ugly. Anyway, my name's Alan Lenczycki. I'm an attorney. Give me a call. We can talk about all these issues. Thanks a lot.